I am in favor of saying that we're not going to treat people who are undocumented across the border as criminals. We've got to critically re-examine ICE and its role and the way that it is being administered and the work it is doing. And we need to probably think about starting from scratch.
I want to know, when you become president, would you be committing to close immigration detention centers?
Absolutely, on day one. On day one.
Jim, as a county supervisor, you are closer to the constituents. Like, you see them every day. They're your neighbors. You see them. What are they saying about the types of incentives, including this idea of paying for new housing, home loans for illegal immigrants? And what kind of message do you want to send back to either to the governor or the vice president?
Well, we're a country of laws, and if we just start ignoring our laws, it's going to get a lot worse. In California, you can already steal up to $950 a day and never get any consequences for that. We have to have a border. We want immigration, but we have to do it in a safe manner. We just can't have open borders. And we had over 150,000 people dropped off here in San Diego County from like September of last year to June of this year, just dropped off on our streets. Most of them young men, a military age here in San Diego. We have to have the secure borders. We want immigration, but let's do it in a safe, humane manner instead of people having to come through a hole in the fence. Let's people have come in with their heads held high through a legal system instead of just ignoring our laws. We don't want a president that's going to ignore our laws and not keep our citizens safe. There's one source that we found, and talking about the cost of all of this, $22 billion to the taxpayers of California. Now, I don't know if in California, I lived there for a short period of time. If you throw out the number $22 billion, does that make people stop and say, oh, or do they think, oh, well, it's just another $22 billion?
Yeah, it's a fact, Terry. They're doing it. They're really doing it. And what did they say? 22 billion they're putting aside. Where do they get all this money from? 22 billion.
Well, the challenge is that, as I said many years ago, there will never be enough money from the taxpayers going to Sacramento to take care of all the programs that they have. They never met a tax increase they didn't like. They never met a regulation increase that they didn't like. And there'll never be enough money to fund all of that. But hey, you pay half of your income in taxes. Hey, that's your problem. You need to pay more so that you're paying your fair share.
Terry, my goodness, there's so many news stories coming out of California. I don't even know if we're going to have enough time in the day to do all these.
Well, never a dull moment in California. You can always count on them to create content for those of us who want to help other people if they're interested in leaving California. And I think the tidal wave is just starting.
I can't believe 22 billion, and they're giving this money to illegal immigrants for a home loan. We just want to get the stories out there. And and Terry says it every week on our show. He says, if you want to stay and continue, I just don't think it's going to change. When is it going to change, Terry?
I don't know. I stayed for 35 years hoping it would change, and all it did was get worse.
Well, if you want to live in a better place and you want to live in America again and not give free money to people that are not even citizens, please give us a call. And as always, please look us up, like, subscribe, share, comment. We want to hear from you, and we're here to help. Terry has been working on this for 5 years. He's almost up to 300,000 members, and we truly do care about people that want to leave.
And I am thrilled that we are going to help people understand, for those who have already left or those who look at California and go, what are those? Those people are a bunch of lunatics. Well, not everybody in California is a lunatic. There are some normal people there. The challenge is that the normal people are leaving because they've had it. And I left 3 years ago after 35 years in California. I don't miss it for a second. And you turn on the news any day of the week and you're going to see, oh my gosh, look at this in California. Oh my gosh, I sure don't miss that. So, well, the mayor of Citrus Heights, California, calling the kettle black, and that he's calling California legislature evil. In the news report, they try and get him to say other words, but he just keeps coming back to the word evil. That's his word, not mine. I won't tell you if I agree with that or not, but let's watch this and just show you that a mayor's leaving early. He's resigning early. He said, "I've had it. I'm getting the heck out of here." Let's watch that and see
I
what.
can't wait to see this one. Evil. That's an interesting word, but I mean, the craziness continues. Yeah, let's check this out. Go ahead and play that for me, Terry.
In a surprise move, the mayor said he is resigning effective Saturday and said he is moving immediately to Kentucky, calling California's politics evil.
In tonight's Politics at Large, Steve is live in Citrus Heights with Steve, why the mayor says he couldn't wait to leave until the end of his term.
Yeah, live in this neighborhood in Citrus Heights, the mayor moving right now. In fact, there is his moving truck. He is busy loading up his home as we speak, and he is planning on leaving the state. Now, this is a surprise and new twist. He had already announced that he would be leaving California because he says California's politics are evil. The mayor and his moving van. Is this a statement move? Are you making a statement?
Absolutely, yeah.
Citrus Heights Mayor Brett Daniels dropped the sudden exit to his city this week, moving up his move-out date to right now. He had previously announced he'd wait until the end of his term to leave the state.
Financially, it was going to be kind of crushing and whatnot, and so out of a bigger concern for my wife and daughter, we made the decision to go ahead and finish up now.
The mayor says he's leaving California because of what he calls the evil state legislature.
I feel that evilness has permeated the state legislature.
There's a lot of words you can use. You could use bad, I don't like it, not for me, but yeah. Evil is like a sinister side to it.
It is, and I feel that is the case.
Wouldn't you know? It's true. The mayor is leaving out of Sacramento. This is insane. I didn't, well, I said on one of our other podcasts or another show, I remember saying something like, you know what, Terry, nothing's supposed to surprise me, but I'm a little surprised on this one.
It just shows you that the straw that breaks the camel's back, the domino effect, it just keeps building up, piling higher crime, homelessness, cost of living. The legislature's answer to everything only makes everything worse. All of that worse. And we just saw that the Newsom just signed a bill saying, "Hey, we're gonna start punishing criminals again." I'll believe it when I see it. Just because they pass laws does not mean that people are going to spend more time in jail. Anyway, it's just God bless them, and God bless those who want to stay in California and fight. I wish them well. I stayed until I was 63 years old or 62 years old. I've had it, and I'm going to move to Florida and keep Florida free, which I did 3 years ago.
So again, I'm David Barry, along with my partner, Terry Gilliam. We love to share stories, the craziness. I'm sure you probably already heard about it, but please, let's continue to grow our channel. Like, subscribe, share, comment. We look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.